Before we start this video, thank you everyone for supporting me. It means a lot. I'm trying to hold my head up, be strong, and yeah. Guys, you can still help out. Link is still in the description below. I'm still gonna try to entertain you guys and try to smile. Yeah, that's what I can say. You can still help out. You can see every link to PayPal, bank, whatever. It's in the description below, so you can still support and help us out. For everyone who's gonna help, thank you so much. For everyone who have helped and supported, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Hello guys, welcome to Fam and Reaction. My name is Chris.
My name is Lucy.
If you're new to this channel, welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you for choosing our video and thank you for all the support. Today we will take a look at stand-up comedy with Sebastian called
Taking a bucket bath in India.
Yeah, I think we should just jump straight right into it.
Let's do it.
Okay, how many of you guys have had a bucket bath? Wait, don't get excited. With one bucket of water. No, you don't understand. No. If you use more than one bucket of water, a family member won't be able to take bath. That is the situation. So this usually happens to me when I go to my native place. So in Kerala, where I'm from, in our village, the bathroom is away from the house. Yeah, I know. Clarify it out. क्या होता है? बाहर क्यों है बात? I didn't expect you to get shocked. We'll look into it. Because if shit goes down, literally, the house is safe. I'm not making this up. Actually, a fact. Now, I will guide you through a typical one bucket of water bath. Okay? So imagine there's a 3D hologram of a bucket right here, just revolving. Okay? So you divide the bucket into 3 parts because you're descendants of Aryabhatta, yeah? The first part of water is used for wetting the body. All you guys are middle class, very liars. The middle part is for removing the soap. And the last part is for emergency situations. Obviously, it's damn cold, the water, okay? Because you can't use the geyser, because if you sit around, half the village won't get electricity. So it's super cold water. So what do? Man, see, put on your chest first. Put on your chest, they can take it. You put on your chest, big music, goes to your thermostat. It goes to your thermostat. This is the temperature controller of your body. Do not screw with this area. Any of you have gone for a bike ride in heavy rain, the moment your balls are wet, you're like, Hi. They're so romantic few seconds back. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's like sweat right now, Kenny. It didn't rain, I'm just, okay. So this thermostat cannot be affected. So you're like, okay, I'm done. So I just have to wet my head. Wet your head. You're like, no, because people forget the most important part, which is the back. Half the population of India does not wet the back. And they also kind of take for granted how sensitive it is, okay? So you're like, yeah, okay. Goes to thermostat again. I don't know how. There's a valley directing it. I don't understand. The whole purpose is to screw with you. So now, your whole body is wet. You're ready for the soaping stage, okay? So, obviously you can't have shower gel here. Okay, shower gel is amazing. That's an amazing privilege to have. It comes in those beautiful transparent bottles with stars in them. It gives you hope. One day I'll be rich. But no, what you have is Medimix. You guys know what Medimix is, yeah?
No.
I think
I'm sorry for you. I'm not talking about the new, nice, transparent Medimix where you can see through, like, not that one. I'm talking about that dirty green one.
Yes.
It sometimes changes color according to when you find it. Okay, today I'm brown, okay. and it's obviously not that naughty. It's super thick. Are you okay, man? Are you okay? Yeah, I want some water. I don't want you to die on my show, man. It'll be horrible. Yeah, those are really hard. Like that's great self-defense. Like someone comes in about the Medimix strikes again.
We have done that.
You can make a house with it. Like use it at bricks and shit. Like I'm sure you can deflect bullets. Like if John F. Kennedy had a bar of Medimix on his chest, he would be with us today. Okay, so anyway, and it's not even that nice thick Medimix. It's that iPhone 6 Slim.
Oh.
Barely even existing Medimix, and the hair of your whole family is in it. It's the truth. It's the truth.
Oh no.
If you give it to scientists, they could clone your entire family. Like back to your grandparents. So now you don't have enough water, you don't have enough soap. So you have to prioritize which body part gets soap.
Oh
no.
For guys, the first and foremost is armpits. Okay? For guys, armpits is bath. Like, I'm done. No guy here washes their legs, okay? Yeah, no, and if any guy does wash their legs because they're dating a woman who makes them civil, okay? Because guys like, I'm done with that batch. Like, show your legs. Ayo, mama, sorry. See? Half the guys are not even female. Like, oh shit! Like, you can do carbon dating and find like the beginning of dinosaurs and shit. Because you didn't bother to clean your legs. Because guys are like, anyway, I'm standing on water, so why do it's okay, I'm done, bro, I'm done. That's why guys don't wash it too much. So do the armpits, then do the crotch, you do the face. The order is very important.
No.
Now enough water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Armpits, face, crotch, okay? Now you're fully soaked and you remove the soap and you're like, this has to be the most economical way to take a bath with one bucket of water. No guys, our parents have tweaked this to the ultimate level of efficiency. Just by squatting on the floor. If you put water in, once your head hits the floor, bounces on your thighs. Head and thighs at the same time. Optimized. And few people are privileged at the end of the bath to have little water remaining and do this. That is the pursuit of happiness.
Pursuit of happiness, definitely. There we go. There we
Yay,
go.
love Kenny Sebastian, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's always funny. He's always
And I love
funny.
it, like his sort of scenarios he comes up with are quite random, which are really great. They're not predictable at all.
Exactly.
I never would have predicted something like that. And that's brilliant, it's so funny.
Also, when you see when he talks to his audience, everything is just direct, you know, it's like nothing scripted to the audience. It's just like
But he's funny
whatever he
without
says.
like taking the mickey of people, you know? Like he can he takes the mickey but in a fun way, not in a way that it's kind of like quite derogatory or, you know, like some of those stand-up comedians, they basically like the way they get their laughs is to like put people down and everyone laughs out of like nerves kind of things. But he's brilliant. He's really talented where he doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, I did see a Black American here recently. When he made a joke, he was making a joke about a fat guy in the audience, right? And he kept going. And
I don't like that.
I saw the two big, very overweight guys. It became too much because he kept going. It was like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
It
and
didn't stop.
it's
I
like,
was just
okay,
okay,
that's
I
not
think you get
talent.
it. No, I was just like,
Yeah.
I could see the other guy started to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I felt sad for him because you come to see a stand up and then you expect it'll be a good show, right?
Yeah.
Not to put you down.
No.
Just because you are different, you are more overweight, and why would he make a joke? Keep going about the joke just because you're overweight. That's not funny. I didn't find it funny. First time when he said okay, I found okay, right? I could go along with it there. But when he kept going about it, I was just like, oh, poor
But
dude.
I think that's cheating personally for a stand-up comedian. If they do that kind of tactic, it's like, okay, that's not actually like funny. You're not really a comedian. You're just putting people down like a bully.
Exactly.
And it's like people laugh because they don't want to stand out, because if they do, then they'll be the next one. They'll be the next target that he'll take the mickey of. And so everyone laughs just out of nervousness because they're thinking, please don't pick me next. That's not funny.
No.
That's just stupid. I hate those kind of comedians.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's brilliant. He's actually, he's an intelligent guy, and his scenarios are really, really funny. You can really imagine yourself in it, and like what's weird is that it is quite obscure. Like even if you never have that kind of scenario, you can still, he sets the picture, so it's really, really funny.
Yeah, you remember Eddie Murphy's first stand-ups? He was like that in like exactly like this too.
Yeah.
He didn't put people down, you understand?
Yeah.
Like he made a little bit joke, but he didn't push it too far.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I like. I mean, then there are the asshole comedians that I don't think have talent. Okay, they do some funny jokes, but if they are there to put people down, they shouldn't have that career then.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be allowed to have a career like that, because I wouldn't want to go to a comedy show if I knew I was going to be put down. Just because I look different or I'm overweight or something like that, you know? Then I wouldn't find the fun side about it. So,
I mean, all comedians, they have their different styles, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Like, we've got a British comedian here called Johnny Vegas. Now, I personally quite like Johnny Vegas, but he kind of plays on the whole depressive thing. So he's like this kind of overweight guy. He's kind of depressed with life, and he actually does suffer depression in real life, funnily enough. But his whole take on everything is just like, oh, he's just like, everything is gloom and like being pessimistic about things and kind of like looking at the dreary side of life. But the way he does it is really, really funny. Mainly also, it's a horrible thing to say, but it's his kind of appearance, it's his facial expressions. I don't mean in a nasty way, because he's an overweight guy, but he's just got that funny look, which they actually say a lot of comedians have. They say that part of being a really good comedian is actually almost something you're born with. Like, you have the advantage just by having a certain face. It's just some people have got that kind of face that makes you want to laugh. Like they say, two people can say the same joke in exactly the same way, and you will laugh more at one than the other. And a lot of the time it's to do with their appearance, not because they look weird, because obviously, you know, Sebastian, he's a really good looking guy, nothing like that, but they just have a certain look that makes you want to laugh.
No, but remember, acting, that's definitely number one thing in it, and learn all the faces, expressions. The more expressions you can do it, the more energy you can put in it. Like, you know exactly where you shall go, how higher and lower, and be more like, oh, you know, then that's their talent. That's what they have practiced for years. That's what Eddie Murphy did. That's what Jim Carrey did, and that's why he was one of the greatest comedians. Yeah. Because they knew exactly what it was, and they were doing all these stupid faces, and that's what people enjoyed. Especially back in the time, if you talk about the 80s, 90s, that was the golden key. Today it's not that much about the faces, you know. Nobody really care about the stupidity that much there. It's like, how good are your jokes? How good are you? How good can you pull everybody with you? That's how it is today.
Exactly.
That's what I can say. Any last words?
No. Loved it.
Let me hear what you guys think. Comment down below, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you can always stay tuned when new video drops. Until next time, peace out.